Photos Mint needs to go to bed. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo. Long time no talk. I mean, it's bad enough that I stream live every night. I got to stream on Sunday mornings, too. What's up with that? Not cool. Who did that? Who? Fucho? Fucho the clown. Aren't clowns supposed to bring joy to people's lives? Not creepy kid voices giggling? Like my voice? What would you rather hear, honestly? Would you rather hear my voice or creepy kids giggling? Or kids, normal kids creeping giggly? No, giggling creepily. Ah, this is a pretty good beer. I'd say. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Yes. Welcome in one and all. I saw a few of you, and I talked with one of you earlier. Photos Mints. It is... Did you hear something? According to my watch here, Photos, because it's... Can you see my watch? This is actually Greek time. And it says, you're up too late. I can't... Photos, go to bed. Go to sleep. So help me God. One of these days, I'm going to get a message. It's going to be a legit message from Photos. And it's going to say, dude, I had a dream about you last night. Well, go to sleep. You never want to see. Okay, Idle Hams and I are members of the Photos Does Need to Sleep Club. He's the president. I'm just a minion in the club. I'm the coffee fetcher in the Photos Needs to Go to Bed Club. I used to be just like you, young Photos Mint. Just like you. Staying up late, all hours. Homemade Jam, it is good to see you here. Just spoke with you on Jerry 3D HP stream the other day. Cracking you up in chat. I'm honestly, my favorite thing to do, jumping into a chat and then making the streamer laugh. That's what I like to do the most. Not just chat, but like make them laugh. So I, pulling out the dad jokes. Because I'm a dad. Got to tell my jokes. Coda 120.
Coda 120 just resubscribed for 15 months.
So Coda 120 is, when Coda 120, when she recommends a raid, you listen. Because Coda 120's raids have brought me so many amazing friends, really. And I'm starting to count some of these people as friends. Ben Witham, it is good to see you as well. Tech Talk. Did you say Europe too late? Oh, Tech Talk. That's good. That's good. I got to remember that. Capturing Moment Skull. Good to see you as well. Oh, yes, the Bandai Tamashi Nations. Yeah, I want those figures. They're just a little pricey. Mighty Bean, who was streaming earlier today, says, I love staying up late. 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m. No limits. I have limits. Boy, if I could make it that far. I would hope that I could. The older you get, the more difficult that is. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. We do not have a hype train. We do have a hype train. Okay, I was not expecting that. Before we roll into this hype train, let me say, once again, I'm welcoming people in and saying hello. Hello. It's been a really fun 15 months following on Twitch. Awesome. Glad you followed me here. And Mad Cat, good to see you as well. The older you get, the more you sleep. That's the problem. Is like I'm at the age where I look forward to sleep. Yes, I must. But I get a lot of stuff done when I'm awake. So here's the thing we're going to get done at the top of the show. If you've not uploaded your makes, like photos of your makes today, you don't have to have made them on MakerDeck. Anything you've made that you haven't shared.
Capturing Momental Cheer Dex 100.
Thank you for that little cupcake. Are those exploding candles? Yes, off-axis. Napping is very important, especially my senior age, my decrepit age. Make sure you share your makes either on Twitter, tag MakerDeck, the account at MakerDeck, or share in the Show and Tell channel on the Discord server. We'll be reviewing them in just a little bit as we roll through. Y'all think I'm joking.
Silver Sunbeam Cheerdex 200.
It's just crazy. Thank you, Silver Sunbeam. I'm sorry, the Silver Sunbeam. Liz is asking me to stay cool, which I'll do with this thing that's like right. Now there are two of them? Liz, one is enough. Just one. Hey, King 3D's nuts. How you doing? I forgot. I got to turn on my hype light. I totally forgot. Or here, I'm gonna.
Almonds, folks.
What? Oh, nuts. I get it. That's good. That's good. Ben with him in chat as we were, launching in the countdown. He was like, "It's happening." I was doing my best. I was doing that. You couldn't see me when Ben messaged that. I was like, "It's happening." You just couldn't see me because the countdown was happening. Not No Good. Great to see you. I hope Mrs. Not No Good is doing just as well on a Sunday evening. 3D Printy says, this is getting out of hand. Try being me, 3D Printy. Try being me. And thank you, by the way, last night for the gifted subs. Very awesome. Seriously.
That does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
What? I'm complimenting him. I was being nice. I try to be a nice guy. Oh, I got to freeze? Well, you've got about a minute left in this hype train. I will freeze as soon as I figure out where the freeze button. That's not the. Well, that's one way to break through the freeze.
Ben with just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you, Ben. It's very kind of you. No, seriously, I'm
thank
being
you, everybody,
genuine.
for participating in the hype train.
Indeed, thank you.
3D_Printy Cheerdex 100.
Thank you, 3D Printy, for that cheer as well. Ben with him gifting a sub to Artorium, who was here the other night, which was awesome. Hey, Froista. The funny thing is, my brother, Adam, he went by the handle Frojive. I've been trying to get my brother to stream like you would not believe. Oh, speaking of streaming, I've just now skated with... did y'all get whiplash there? I changed the topic 3 times within a minute. Photusmint today, when I was having a conversation with him, mentioned that they're going to be staging things so that he's going to be printing like his models in a resin printer with the camera inside the printer. It's incredible. Like, it's going to be incredible. So he announced that earlier, which was fantastic. Liz, thank you for the cheer. And Photusmint...
Photusmint Cheerdex 1000.
I'm sorry. Did I say that? Am I saying Photus right? Or is it Photus? I don't know. I don't know. This is what y'all ask. Like, Chris, you used to talk about Peppermint Patty all the time because peppermint was your favorite mint. Yeah, the Peppermint Patty theme, the Peanuts theme, Peppermint Patty's theme is so underrated. It is an amazing theme. Peppermint Patty's theme. Peppermint, no longer my favorite mint, and this is you can now tell why. It is the Photusmint. Available at fine Patreon pages in one location. I'd say everywhere, but he is everywhere. That's for sure. Because he doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep. Thank you, Photusmint. It's Doris. Okay, well, Doris. I feel special. Oh, we need a Photusmint theme. Well, I am not a musician, and you don't want to hear me sing. Not at all. I'm not going to try to sing the Photusmint theme. What about a Filament? Yeah, Filament was good. Filament I have plenty of, but Filament is not as refreshing, honestly, as a Photusmint. As a Doris. Really. Just play Goodbye Moonmen. Do I know that song? There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim. Star trekking across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. Star trekking across the universe. And this is the moment now where Fotis is just like backing away from the keyboard. Is like, yeah, you know what? Sleep is good. Sleep is good, because I swear I just saw what just happened there. It's your hymn. Okay, now I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna make a note. Making a note for myself. I gotta listen to this. Goodbye, moon. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? You obviously do, and thank you very much. Oh, it's very appreciated. Thank you for tuning in. Safe move. Revy2K! So good to see you. Thank you, Revy.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
Indeed. I really appreciate it. We're at level 2 right now, about a minute left to go. 84%. Revy2K just started following MakerDeck on Twitter today, or yesterday. Followed back. I did, of course, because I know you are not a stranger, so I hope you've been enjoying MakerDeck. Oh, thank you for the link, Mad Cat. I'm not going to listen to it now because I don't want to like get copyright violations and all that stuff. Why did you lose?
Capturing moments so cheered X 100.
See, if anybody says, did you lose sound? Why did I lose sound? I'm going to do that. I'm just going to mute myself to make people go.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
Thank you for the cheers. Very appreciated. 24 seconds or so left to go. 20 seconds. With about 11% for tilting into level 3. So thank goodness these feet are probably not going to be walking on Lego bricks tonight. Whew. Dodged a bullet. That was a big one. Actually, I dodged a bit. The bit was like worse than a bullet. You do not want to. This is the thing you got to dodge. You got to dodge these things. This is very important because this is very sharp. Please don't play that song. Well, okay, I promise not to. Mighty Bean. Why did I lose video? That I can't help you with. I do not want to mess with the video because otherwise the video gods will get very angry. It's about a homicidal space fart that sounds like David Bowie. Oh, okay. Well, that's my kind of jam. That's my kind of jelly. All right, once again, this is if you have a make that you've not shared on Twitter and tagging MakerDeck and or posted to the Discord server, we're about to browse either one. We're gonna look at everybody's makes today. Thank you, Disc105. No connection issues. Hopefully Jamie's okay. Going in and out, come back. Hopefully that'll fix it. Sometimes you have to like down the bit rate, right? You have to lower it from 1080p to like 360. You've got to like low. I don't know what else it'll do. How am I? I'm doing well, American Chris Hansen. Thank you. Is 2D art allowed? It is. I can turn off the hype light now. Yay! Get this stuff staged. No problem for the shout out, Binary Digit. Like to do that, especially if you are here in chat and we know that you do stream here on Twitch. Let me make sure Homemade Jam got Oh no, Fotis Mint. Okay, so apparently that's not what it's about. How's it going? We're about to browse everybody's makes for today, and also, by the way, at 7 o'clock, there's my watch that I keep looking at. That's not there. I have a Phantom watch. You've heard of the Phantom Menace. This is the Phantom Watch. At 7 p.m., we're going to be resetting this the MakerDeck stream. So basically, people who are streaming on MakerDeck will get a new StreamYard link, and we'll be sure to update it on Discord as well. But at 7 p.m., we're cutting over. And the reason why is because every 48 hours, Twitch resets itself. And so it has been happening at like 7 in the morning. So we're basically we're going to try to do it around 7 in the evening.
Dark Toy
We're
Lord
normally
just
streaming.
Subscribed for 10 months.
Thank you, Dark Toy Lord. For Dark Toy Lord, since Dark Toy Lord is here, I'm gonna grab this before we start browsing everybody's makes. This is an Ahsoka Tano Corvus figure. Fantastic likeness of what's her name? I can see her face. The Rosario Dawson. Rosario. Is your name Rosario? Reloaded the page. That fixed it. Well, I'm glad you are back, Homemade Jam. Thank you, Jamie. Now, you want to talk about someone... we got a painter right now, a paint that is happening right now. Sith Lord Brit, wow, that is dangerous. Brit, I cannot believe it. Like, normally I just block trolls and move on, but Brit, this is how amazing Brit is. Brit doesn't just block or mute trolls. Brit paints trolls. She paints. That is just wow. That is wow. That is something. Here I thought, oh, blocked, muted. Actually, muting is the best thing. Blocking people, Mute is the new block. But she paints trolls. Wow. That's incredible. So Brit is painting. Homemade Jam also paints, though I'm not sure if she's painted anything in her streams yet. I've largely talked to her in Jerry 3D HP's streams. For the most part. Dark Toiler Lord, sorry you've been absent to your daughter broke her leg. Oh no! That's horrible! Oh, Dark Toiler Lord, I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, the good news is she's of the age where it should heal well. But that is horrible to hear. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Now it doesn't even feel right to like say, here's the Rosario Dawson figure, but wow, dude, that is an absolute family. You'll never hear me say otherwise. Like, family's always going to be a priority. Always, always, always. Always. In fact, speaking of family, no problem for the shout out, Jamie. Happy to do it. Speaking of family, oh yeah. See, this is the thing. This is the thing I've learned about Fotis Mint. He's got a great sense of humor. Great sense of, I'm telling you. He's got it. I don't know if I'm Italian. I got a sense of humor. He's Greek. He's got a sense of, I don't know if they complement each other, but he's got a great sense of humor. No sense of sleep, but a great sense of humor. That's my mint. Wednesday I'm going to start streaming live early or earlier. So I may start streaming right around 5 p.m. ish, give or take. Maybe even earlier. And the reason why is because I have to pick the family up from the airport. And so I'll have to wrap up things a little earlier. Hey, V Likes Thing! Oh, hey, so good to see you. V Likes Thing, I met virtually, I think today, in Science's stream. Just V, I will try to remember that. V. I met in Science's stream, and Science was here last night or the night before. They also stream every day. We rated them Thursday, which was a perfect night because they were talking Star Trek. They were doing like the science of, I think, of Star Trek or science of sci-fi. They have different nights, unlike me, where I just kind of get around and I get on here and I fart around and talk. And hey, look, I'm 3D printing. Hey, look, I just opened the Star Wars figure. Hey, look, we're gonna see what everybody made today. Like I made, this stormtrooper. That's both gold and silver. It's Gilver. Science is honestly very cool. Yeah, no doubt about that, V. No doubt about that. Adam the Sim, good to see you. Amazing. No, Homemade Jam, I love these little prints because they're little figures, right? They're little figurines. I mean, I only do FDM. And the filament I used is a two-tone. It's the Quantum, Matter Hackers Quantum. This is a gold silver, so my C-3PO is both colors. These are just wild. So I like the little figures. I like the little figures. Love printing them all day long. I like the little figures. So anyway, V, welcome in. That's excellent. One of the best. What, the Stormtrooper? One of the best? I totally agree. The filament, it's also awesome. You've seen the Matter Hackers filament, but nothing up close and personal? Oh, yeah, this is just one, so give me a second. So here's a gold purple coin. This is the Fix-Em Dude model, the Valentine. It's a spinner coin, but it was gold and purple, or as I called it, Gurple. This is, in my humble opinion, honestly, the gold purple is a better color combo in this filament than the than the silver gold.
Westery1 rated my stream with 3 viewers.
Sarah, aren't you busy? I'm not. Thank you for the raid, but Sarah, today we were joking around. I thought we were joking around. I said you should do a stream from a horse because she rides horses, and she did the horse thing. I don't. I've ridden horses, but today Sarah actually live streamed while riding a horse, which I thought was wow. I couldn't do that. No way. The Celestial Rook, by the way, I totally agree. What, a CSPO, a C3PO model? Okay, that is a Play Action Toys. Give me do a bang play action. So anyway, Sarah took that advice, that suggestion, she did it. So she was riding a horse and streaming simultaneously. I thought that was kind of cool. It was cool to watch, so I hung out for as long as I could when I saw that she went live. So thank you, Sarah, for doing that. Thank you for the raid. I hope it went well. Your make that you should have is the new Yusu dual color. Oh, okay. I'm interested in that. Benayan, great to see you. I hope your stream went well. I did not have a chance to get around today because Sunday I'm catching up on a billion other things. Speaking of, we're about to look at everybody's makes. What y'all made today. So sit back, relax. V, if you're still here, I'm into 3D printing. I'm into Star Wars. And then every night we basically showcase what people have made, either posted to a Discord server for MakerDeck or tweeted out and tagging MakerDeck. And MakerDeck is the other stream, the other channel that Science was referring to earlier today and before. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to clear it away that way. But there's MakerDeck. We got a full deck. We have a full deck happening right now. Up to 10 people streaming. This resets at 7 p.m. That's important for the people who are currently streaming into MakerDeck, not for anybody watching it necessarily. All you made today is a dent in the seat of Doctor Strange. How was it, Fix'em Dude? How did you think it went? So let's go to this. Let's go to this view. Is V still there? Photosmint, isn't that great? Isn't that the perfect emote, Photosmint? I'm sorry, Doris. Isn't that great? You're going to do it again with Hope on a cross-country course. Oh, nice, Westery1. If I have a chance to tune in, I will. So, I was hoping V would still be here. I mean, someone jumps in, they say hi. I want to be able to say, here's kind of what we're all about. It's a crazy evening, I know. Dropping the clown, of course. Fucho. Let us do this. Slacker deck. All right, so I'm going to turn off this camera. We're going to go to Discord and take a look at y'all's makes. So here we are at the bottom. Started at the bottom, now we're here. Quick print last night. That's looks like a cap somehow. Nuka-Cola? Nuka-Cola? Is that what that is? That's from Aquatic SCP. Liz printed an Ahsoka bust. That's a nice one. It's a very nice one. See, in that filament, you don't ever have to paint, right? You just don't need to paint something like that. That's what I like about filament. You think Chris's stream is coming through audio on your stream? Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be a double thing happening there, but definitely not there. Where do you post that in Discord? Vinayan, if you head over to Discord in Show and Tell every day. Looks like we got some flowers. Revy2K sharing some flowers. 3D printed flowers. Best kind of flowers because they never die. They never wither. Me, I'm gonna die one day. I just want to be very clear about that. I will no longer be here to facilitate at some point. There's Decibel chiming in on this. Idle Hams. Wow. Whoa. This is a Photos model here. I guess I'm not as familiar with Photos' library as much. I mean, certainly as the people who have been following and supporting Photos. But a lot of most of what I print is Star Warsy, small, trinkety. I haven't done a lot of these types of prints, and I don't have resin. So I always have to think through. I mean, I know his models are fine with FDM as well, but then you have to, mess with supports, which, honestly, supports don't bother me as much. I know they bother other people. So that looks, wow. Test printed this boy. Look at that. Ryuk. Is that a character from a franchise? You're going to have to educate me. Please educate me. Because that looks awesome. Dude. That's like a modern sculpture right there. I mean, it is. For all intents and purposes, it is. Hello, Mossop. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. It's... Oh, from a manga. Death Note. Okay. I haven't really watched... If that's what you meant by M-A-N-G, then it may have typoed. Oops. I've never really gotten into manga. Anime, I've watched a couple of different series. But not so much manga. I have a couple of Star Wars manga, and of course I watched the Star Wars anime series. If it's Star Wars, just assume like, yeah! Everyone's got their thing. Everyone's got their thing. Seth, look at this. Look at that amazing little drippy can. That is wild. It's kind of fun. Because then you can change out the color for different colors of paint, different filament colors. Death Note was made into anime as well. Okay. Fotis says, yeah, me neither. That one was a suggestion on Patreon, so I thought it was cool to make. It looks great. It looks fantastic. Oh, Liz is posting her Star Wars makeup and Peeps makeup. Why did you get Peeps, Liz? Why? Someone did a Maker Deck logo in the various colors, different little pieces. I assume that's the K2 design. Is that Liz? Did you do these as well? You did. Okay, you did the Maker Deck logo. You did some BB-8s. I love those little BB-8s. Those are fun too, especially for kids. You got more flowers. Got another Ahsoka. You like that Ahsoka, huh? And a cat, naturally. Liz has got to sneak a cat in there. No, Coda120. No, let's not start the Peeps emote thing again. No. Hello, C. Travis. I hope you are doing well. Saw you earlier in, I believe, AZ Panoy's stream. DJI Mavic Air 2 drone stand. This was done by Prime Welder. She may be asleep right now. Hope she is doing well. Good evening, Zombie Hedgehog. So good to see you. We're just browsing everybody's makes. Ben Witham, with one of the Doctor Strange Wexter models, and I think he's got at least a couple of them. I know Wexter on Twitter, at least, posted another one, at least, it was new to me, at least, earlier today, where it was like Doctor Strange was like fading in and out of universes. It was wild. I mean, it was a neat little model. It was a neat little print. And then Carl printed something on MakerDeck. It looks like a Boba Fett or a Mandalorian. Hello, Aussie. Zombie has started their longest print on new printer rebuild. 27-hour. Wow, a 27-hour Crystal Dragon. I wish you well. I do wish you well with that. That's a long print. That would be a long print for me, that's for sure. Honestly, I've not, even though I love Star Wars, I have not done a lot of Star Wars busts. I printed like maybe two of them, three of them maybe. I'm more into the head. I guess I'm more into just the head. Just a head rather than like the full body and the head. Like I'd rather just have a bigger head. Like an alien, like kind of creature thing. I don't know. There's just something about that. Not a helmet though. The Boba Fett is a Fotis model. Well, there you go. So this is a Fotis model here. He was not. We slipped that in there. We did that just for you. I'm gonna say that to Carl. Carl, just say we did it for him. He'll be happy. Tell Doris. No, I guess only I can call him Doris. I think that's what it is. Lol, the current Crystal Dragon I'm printing on MakerDeck is 1 day, 21 hours. So almost 2-day dragon for homemade jam. And by the way, everybody, on MakerDeck, you got to understand, it's manual. Some people want in, so we have to rotate. So I know some people, we wrote this down in the guidelines. If you get kicked, it's never personal. It's because we run out of space and someone else wants in. So we have to kind of gauge and judge, and we make it as fair and as balanced as we possibly can. So it's intended to be cycled. It's intended to be cycled through. So inevitably, you just, as long as everyone understands that, I have to remember to repeat that too. Totally understand. Thank you, Jamie. I mean, it's so different that we really have to explain our way through it. Always losing my glasses on a messy desk. So look at this. Pink threw some shapes together on Tinkercad. Combined it with a piece of double-sided tape. Now I have glasses hanger for my main mirror. Oh my god, Pink! Pink! Where is she? Is she here? Pink! Bravo! Bravo, Pink. Krusty would be so proud of you. Pink, that's legit. That is legit, dude.
Joshua _XP Cheerdex 100. Today in Star Wars history in 1977, 10 days prior to its release, the first newspaper ads were published for Star Wars.
Oh, I was alive back then. Thank you, Joshua, for that cheer. So anyway, good job, Pink. That's an amazing make there. Original make. And if you want, like, you just pop over to Discord, give all these makes a good thumbs up or another emote reaction. It's really easy to do. That's one of the reasons why, I share it this way, so y'all know it's there in show and tell. Now, if anybody posted during this broadcast, it's okay. We'll come back to Discord tomorrow. We do this every night. You're not missing anything, or you won't be missed. You won't be skipped. Well, you'll be missed if you don't show up, but I want to try to give everybody some, equal space. We have, I think, Silver Sunbeam. We didn't show this yesterday, did we? Today, so it was posted today. So he's got another crystal dragon. These dragons, man, I am totally jealous. That's great. I have that model too. The Midnight Smith sent one to me in a similar type of filament. Seth finished painting a Stitch in Time. Saves 9. Saves 9 what? I have no idea. Anyway, great job with the paint. All y'all, great job with the paint. Doing way more than I ever could with painting. So thank you for that. Oh, speaking of paint, we've got a paint Pictionary stacked. We will do that. C. Travis says, I saw Star Wars in 1978 in Tokyo. Wow. I saw it in Des Moines, Iowa. But I did see it when it was first released. This was an awesome thing to see. Bets, aka Weaver Bird, she's joined the stream several times. Sometimes she's done Lego. She does weaving. Joshua, the batteries are charged for the Aziz. Thank you for asking. I did get those. So anyway, right now if you see Bets on MakerDeck, she is weaving the MakerDeck logo, which is just wild. I'm like, what? That is, if you want to talk about making, for sure. You saw it in Charleston, Arkansas. Well, at least you saw it. Some people still not seen Star Wars. So anyway, Bets. That's so awesome. Blue and purple, fair enough, we can do that. Decibel, aka, that is Kieran Clark. That's green, dude. There's your blue and purple. So Kieran did a Tweety Bird. That turned out very well, and I don't think he painted it. I think those are, maybe he did, but I thought that was just different filament color. Miller 3D Designs, haven't seen him. He may have had a busy weekend. Laser etched this awesome thing. A Star Wars disc of sorts. At least I don't think I've seen, usually, I do see him frequently enough, but like, I don't think I saw him today or yesterday. He's there. He's still around. He's still there. He's still making. Got his makes in. Pink also did a Yoda bust. I have not done this bust yet. Busted. Totally did not do that bust. But that one came out really well, Pink. Really well. And then Turbo, it says Turbo Freak. He or she is rebuilding their printers there. And we may have reached the top of where we were yesterday, but hang on. So we've got another practical piece, another practical part from Nubby Ninja. My kid helps me sometimes in the shop. She's holding a modular steering system. Okay. Practical prints are just as important. Hello there, and I can't really read the rest of your handle, but welcome in. Oh, missed your makes? Where? You missed your makes. Did I miss them? All right, here, Homemade Jam. Post them in Show and Tell or tweet them and tag MakerDeck, and I'll get them here. You posted yesterday. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's right. Okay, we did showcase, didn't we? So you did get showcased. We don't skip anybody. 3D printing, smallest design yet. This is for the printables. So they got a new contest. Last meters competition. Each fidget has slightly less than 1.5 meters of filament. Wow. Oh, it's a fidget. Oh, I like that. I kind of want to print that. I'd totally print that. A little fidget thing? Okay. Dude, okay, is that file? It's up. Yeah. Non-magnet version. So he's got a link to the printables. hang on. I normally don't do this, but I kind of want to make sure that looks like fun to print out, if only for the neighborhood kids. Okay, I'm going to be printing a 3D printing model. I like that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is fun. Fun. Oops, where is the Discord? Sorry if everything went blank there. Then we have Midnight Smith coming in. Progress on the saber hilts. Looks like. The link, by the way, this is all in show and tell. This is there's nothing hidden, nothing secret, nothing I'm holding on to. It's just direct. I'm not able to, because I have the window in the background, I can't do the likes as easily without refocusing, because I have to make sure I can see what y'all see on stream and chat at the same time. I need a bigger screen is what I need. Lot of benchies. Way too many benchies. Way more benchies than I've ever done. It'll go through 3D printing. You can post links here. What do we have? What is this? Whoa. So this is a series of makes here. Oh, wow. Oh, what are those? Oh, Photos Mint. Don't ask me. I only printed one benchy only because I love Fix'em Dude. Fix'em Dude made a Peeps benchy. I think there's a Yoda benchy out there too, but I haven't done a Yoda benchy. So there's a whole bunch of prints here. Hopefully we'll get context towards the top. Nubby Ninja. Okay, the Nubby Ninja was saying his daughter kind of showcases things. Oh, here we go. I think this is C. Travis's keyboard. So he's done keyboard making. He's made keyboards. I'm not I'm not into the custom keyboard thing. I've got a nice Star Wars keyboard and I'm happy. But there's his custom keyboard. If anything, I would love to have like a Star Wars keyboard, and I know they exist, but like with Aurebesh keycaps, like the Star Wars, the alphabet and galactic basic written in Aurebesh, that would be fun. Oh, this one is for your daughter's birthday. That is awesome, C. Travis. That's wild. I want an Aurebesh keyboard. I know they exist. They're just like ungodly priced. And I think this is where we were. Yeah, this is where we were last night. So I'm going to scroll back, making sure I don't miss anybody here. Robin, designed and printed today. It looks like it is a stand of sorts. A light stand? A camera stand. Vanayan, what is that? Could you explain that, Robin? I gotta remember your name in the association. Yeah, okay, one day I'd love making a keyboard. I have a thing for keyboards. Oh, Photusman, I think you'd go nuts. It is a webcam mount. Okay, that's what I thought. Outstanding! No, seriously, I have a Star Wars keyboard that I have connected to the stream PC. This thing. It is Star Wars, right? It's a licensed Star Wars product. But I would love to have a keyboard with the Aurebesh keys. Star Wars keycaps, $250 just for the keycaps, no keyboard. That's what I'm saying. I would have to commission, because I don't have a want, need, or desire to make a keyboard. But I would totally, I'd likely commission an Aurebesh keyboard for the PC. I would not. That's Palpatine's. It is. Because for my Mac, my main system, I just use this wireless keyboard, and I love the keys and the travel. I don't think I would go with a mechanical keyboard for that. Oh, that's why I keep it under the desk with Palpatine's mouse and Palpatine's mouse pad. See, I'm for real. I'm legit. When I say I love Star Wars, and I'm not paying you lip service. There's Homemade Jam. Oh, some new stuff. Oh, whoa, look at that tea light holder. Dude. Oh my God. You know, I have a feeling Diana would love that. Do you have a link to that model, Homemade Jam? I'm not sure if she'd like the turtle as much, But that is pretty darn wild. And it looks like it would print without supports, too. Especially in that filament color. I don't have filament color like that, though. She would probably want it in, like, silver anyway. Like, some kind of silver. It's just a free Thingiverse file. Yusu dual color. Yeah, I love that. I don't know anything about Yusu, though. I've never heard of them before. Pink silver quantum. It kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Celestial Rook. Polymaker Silk Chrome. That's what I'm thinking, Zombie Hedgehog. Either Silk Chrome or just the Silk Silver. Diana, I've printed some things. And of course, with other filaments, like if she was, there's another silver, I just spray it silver. Like if it came out a certain way. Their silk is awesome. Okay, I've not heard of them. Not that that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. I would take that referral to heart. Thank you. So that is what has been posted and shared on Discord today. But remember, every day, if you make something, post it to Show and Tell. You make something, go on to Twitter and tag MakerDeck. Not a hashtag if you can. Like use the handle. It's easier to track. Less spam that way, and I will typically accelerate it through the MakerDeck Twitter account. So we're gonna browse the tweets from today. This is on the MakerDeck Twitter account, so you can all follow along. You can all like go there and check it out directly. Just scrolling past the pinned tweet. CyberPam. Now where's I keep wanting to call him Voron Builder, but he changed his handle to it's not Voron Builder anymore. I just know him by his original handle. Hang on. He was just in MakerDeck too. Y'all know his name. Y'all know him. He used to be Voron Builder and then he changed to Bear. Creative Bear. Thank you, Joshua. That's right. Creative Bear. And so that's how I believe we've met CyberPam. So she hit 100 followers today on Twitch. And yes, MakerDeck is following her. So she tagged MakerDeck on that because I made sure I screen grabbed it when she hit 100. That's a nice little benchmark. Thank you, Mighty Bean, for accelerating that for attention. Looks like Brit is done. Let me tilt over here while Liz has that pulled up. Brit is done with painting her trolls. Look at that. Is Photos Mint still here? Photos Mint. Could you ever have imagined? Look at those things. Look at them. Look how beautiful they are. Wow. Dude. Painting your trolls, dude. Painting your trolls. So there you go. Thank you for sharing your make there, Brit. Like I just couldn't. The level y'all get to, the level you do is just incredible. Like with the painting thing, I don't think I have the patience for it. I don't think I have. I'm too meticulous, and I just know that it would be messy, and I'd rather give it to somebody else to do. Oh, no worries, Homemade Jam. Thank you. Bryce. Wait, hang on. I'm sorry. There's a quote tweet because Ben, if Ben's still here, Ben had a tweet where he was saying, hey, join the Discord. And I'm like, well, let me just throw the link out there. So, Ben, I appreciate that. That little tease, Ben. It's very appreciated because there may be people following you that have no idea, what this is about. Bryce, I believe, set up a unique account. Bryce has, I think this is the account. He set up a separate account for MakerDeck, and he's got MakerDeck in his handle. I'm not saying everyone should do that. I noticed it. I'm like, wow, that's really kind of him. So thank you, Bryce. You may still be asleep here, but I appreciate that tweet, showcasing what everybody's making right now. Rather fun. And then a screen grab from his mobile app. Britt, good to see you. And Fotis may still be awake. He may have crashed into his keyboard. Maker Potato, another account that MakerDeck follows. They're not tuned into the stream, but they tweeted this. These practical pieces, they're little storage containers.
We have a Brit.
So anyway, I thought it was cool to accelerate.
Has requested your presence.
Immediately. Yes, she has.
Sincerely.
Who?
Sith Lord Brit.
That's right. Which one?
The third.
That was it, the third. So anyway, I thought this was cool, so I made sure I tweeted it so you could all get the link. You were commenting on MakerDeck and looking at the awesome print by Sith Lord Brit. I'm sorry, the awesome paint, or the paint job by Sith Lord Brit. Well, I'm glad you were here for that. I'm glad both of you were here for that. I'm glad that there was a crossroads when that happened. That's amazing. And none of that was planned. None of it was planned. None of this is necessarily planned. Otter's Danger Den was testing a 3D printer. This is a baby belt. Is that right? A baby belt So he's testing it on MakerDeck. I like it because it's a baby Yoda belt. So he accelerated and tweeted a link, or I didn't tweet a link, but he tagged MakerDeck. So I accelerated from the MakerDeck account, which is awesome. Yeah, leave me alone. Keeps telling me to like sign up. No, I'm not gonna sign up. I have Twitter, but I'm not logged in right now because I don't want to accidentally broadcast something I didn't mean to. This is Silver Sunbeam, the Silver Sunbeam. We saw this earlier on Discord, but in case you really liked it, you can accelerate the tweet, as MakerDeck did today. It's a great shot, great photo. Pink also tweeted, watching Subsector on Twitch inspired her to start painting some models. Painted this wonderful Ahsoka. Look at Pink's paint job here. Look at that paint job. That is just spectacular. That is a spectacular paint job. Y'all, we're about getting ready to cut over to the new the new stream on MakerDeck. So if you're currently streaming into MakerDeck, look in the private chat. There's a new StreamYard link. We're about to push over to the new StreamYard link because we'll end the old broadcast and start the new one. We have to do that, and we're doing the reset now during this stream. There's an acceleration Photos Mint talking about our conversation earlier today. That was like a 90-minute conversation earlier, and it was awesome. It was fantastic. I enjoyed it immensely. And we'll do it again. Don't know how soon. But it was a great conversation. That will be archived permanently on YouTube, and currently it's on Twitch as well. I made sure I accelerated Ian Douglas's screenshot because he had MakerDeck pulled up. I call him the Dragon Master because he's always giving away dragons in his streams, and it's for a good cause too. So I appreciated that. Bryce there tweeting out yesterday, and I think this is where, pretty sure, is that the end of it? No. Okay, 12 hours ago. So we still got a little more. So thank you, Bryce, for that. Pink has, it looks like, loves waking up to a successful print. Turned out better than expected. Love it. Look at that. Anytime it's a good print, anytime you win with that print, you're doing well. Like anytime it just turns out, it's a big win. Pink also had the Yoda bust. This is where I first saw it. Heading to bed. No worries, C. Travis. Okay, 4 of you left. Crawlin, Papa Bear, Silver Sunbeam. We're going to be cutting over to the new stream here in just a few minutes as soon as I'm done scrolling through. It should be, the cut over should be seamless for everyone watching Twitch. Red posting, oh, there's Sarah saying that she tagged MakerDeck and mentioning Twitch from a different point of view. Her riding a horse. Although I still want to get the photo. I think she took a photo looking at MakerDeck while on the horse. I thought that was wild. Here's Red's tweet, and I think this is from yesterday of the lightsaber hilt. I'm pretty sure this is from yesterday, which is good. It's a good way to end it, as it were. So thank you everybody for sharing your makes tonight and every night, so that we could all look at them and browse them together. Just posted the photo on Twitter. Awesome. That'll be a good thing to look at. Right now, I've got to make sure we cut over. Oh, Mighty Bean and Papa Bear should be getting the new link here, because basically we're going to stop. There's my alarm. 7 p.m. They'll figure it. They'll know. They'll come around to it. Okay, so let me... StreamYard. There we go. Okay, it's been posted in private chat. Was it posted in private chat, Liz? Sorry if you can hear that music. I can't... If you hear that duplicate music... There we go. Was it posted in private chat in the current channel? I think it is. I thought it was. I thank you, because I can't see it. So we're going to end that broadcast now. But don't worry. We're going to be... It's like immediately... This is going to be... It's so seamless. This is so seamless, you're not even... You're just going to like... You're not even going to know it went down. All right, we've got new people stacked in the new StreamYard. These two others got to move over. Ending the old broadcast in 3, 2, 1. New broadcast is ended. That's okay. We're going to hit refresh here. And just make sure it's good. Entering broadcast studio. Yep. Hang on. Enter studio. Go live. Okay, there we go. Going live now. And it should be seamless. If you're watching MakerDeck, it should have paused. You may have to hit refresh, but it should start playing again. Should. My TV did not. So it looks like I had to. So you have to refresh. You may have to refresh MakerDeck now. Is it? Are you seeing MakerDeck anywhere? Yeah. Is it up? No problems? It hiccuped on me. I lost it. I'm like, what is going on here? Hang on just a second. Oh, now I'm hearing it. Okay. What the heck? No, mute. Mute. I have to mute all these tabs. No problems there. Okay, good. I'm having an issue pulling it up on my end of things, but as long as you didn't have any hiccups, as long as nobody had any hiccups, then you're none the wiser for doing it, because we're basically restarting it. Twitch automatically resets every 48 hours. Every 48 hours, like without fail. Like you can't avoid it. So we basically have to like manually redo everything sometimes. And so we tried to basically short circuit it. So instead of me resetting it or having it reset at 7 in the morning, it's now going to reset. You may get a blip every evening every other evening at 7 p.m. So that was relatively seamless. Liz, you may have to remind me to update the link in Discord. As long as it went up, because we'll lose. I mean, it'll go down in views. So can y'all just, if you're watching and you've got more than one tab, can you open another tab and see that it's there? I always get worried about this. I really do, because like I lost it, and so it's like it's just a manual post updated link Discord. This is like my chicken scratch. Oops, I better put this over here. Don't want to miss these things. Miss these notes. Yeah, I'm still very old school. I do old notes. So thank you for opening it. Thank you for having it open to make sure that the views count. And because let me give you an update. I'm going to give you an update on this. You can see it? Okay, great. Oh, sorry. My screen is just nasty right now because I have StreamYard open. So let me close that window. And give me a second. I'm going to fix this. I will fix this. I will. Okay, here, let's do this. Okay, so that should have fixed it. Let me try blowing into the mic. Crap! Ah, crap! Are you serious right now? Are you where the hell did I go? I was right here. I was literally right here. My face was right there. Tatum, hello, Tatum. I was just right here, and I'm not here anymore. I'm gone. I got knocked off the internet. You can hear me, but Twitch is like, I've had enough of this guy's face. Enough of this guy's face. We can take his voice. We can't take his face. No more face. Face off. Face off. Face. Where did it go? Where did I go? I was just here. I don't understand why it's doing what it's doing right now. Okay. Well, when I blew into the mic, it disappeared. So maybe if I blow into the mic again, it'll get fixed. Dodged a bullet. Man, that would be the worst thing ever. To be in the middle of a stream and then have your camera just go. It's happened to me before, though. Hang on.
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Dude, seriously? I just get my face back and this is what you do to me? I was trying to get MakerDeck back up on. I'm going to have to like search for it in the Twitch app because it paused out on me. Search. Let's try that. Oh, there's Fred. Look at that. Hey, Fred. Look at Fred. Can you see Fred there? He can't see us right now. Hey, Fred. I saw Fred earlier in AZ Pinoy stream. Sith Lord Brit asked if I checked my drivers. Well, I don't know about you. I don't have a driver. I have to drive myself. I don't have drivers. I don't have driver, let alone drivers. But if I did have, I would probably check with them. I'd probably say, excuse me, do you know anything about cameras? No, I'm your driver, sir. Oh, okay, well, thank you. Britt just wanted me to ask. Yes, I realize Brit's computer, PC, drivers, I get it. I'm just being facetious. D-Gag says, I thought you were streaming in the dark, wearing a black dress and black makeup. It could happen. D-Gag, it could happen. Yeah, everything was fine, and then Tatum comes in here and is all like, hey, what's up? And then that was it. What's up with that? Okay, Fotis Mint, good evening. Great hanging out with you today. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very appreciated. Hope you had a good time. Check my well, I have plenty of coachmen for my horseless carriages. Well, no, those are the cars of the horseless carriages. My horse carriages, my horse-driven carriages, for sure. So, yeah, Fotis Mint's going to bed. Me, I'm just getting started. Start me up, start me up, start me up, and never stop. I can't remember. You make a grown man print. Okay, no one redeemed anything. Check my butt. You check my butt. No, don't, Liz. Don't ever. No. I take that back. I take that back. I did not. It was going to be, I meant it to be something else, and then it started coming out of my mouth, and that's not what I meant. So I just.
Fotis Mint cheered X500.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Doris. My favorite mint. I'm not going to forget that. I swear I won't forget it. I probably will. No, I don't think I... Thank you, the Silver Sunbeam. Oh, for whatever it's worth, I appreciate that cheer. And I have to like move that camera up a bit because we're now at the top of the model. This
that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
I became a patron of Wexter's the other day. I know a lot of people have different Patreon accounts. I can't support everybody. I have to be very clear about that. As much as I would love to. He does a lot of Star Wars models. And I was like, yeah, okay. So he's got a Grogu that I wanted to try. So I'm doing this Grogu model. The first time I'm doing this, and it's working very well. And there's no supports for this Grogu model. So this is fantastic. Oh, a paint Pictionary? Okay. Yours is a julep. Is that like a mint julep? Is that a... Yours is a drink? All right, paint Pictionary. Let me check the mod chat. Gonna check the mod chat. Okay, Liz. What the hell? All right, here we go. I feel so confident in what this is that someone's going to get it. Someone's going to get it right away. Someone's going to get it. Come on. Oh, mojitos. Yeah, now I want a mojito. Adam the Sim asks, how fine detailed can a 3D printer get? You cannot see. Of course you cannot see. That's why you're not guessing, because I'm an idiot. You know, Chris, the paint Pictionary works a hell of a lot better when you share the paint. You doofus. Toilets. Toilet was the answer. Westry1, thanks again for hanging. It's very appreciated. We got another paint Pictionary stacked and ready to go. So let me go ahead and answer. Sorry, I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to answer Adam the Sims question before popping over again. So it does depend, Adam the Sim, What I print, they call it's FDM. That's the type of print that I'm doing. I'm using filament. It's being extruded. It's coming out through a nozzle. And the detail that I can get is contingent potentially on the model, or more likely the layer height. So you can use various layer heights. You can make it very thicker layer heights, so that would be less sharp, or finer layer heights. I think I can go as fine as 0.07 millimeters. Very, very fine. Very, very, very fine. And a lot of what I print, like if I did like a 0.1, it would be overkill for this figure. It would totally be overkill. But as for a bust, it's possible that a sharper resolution, if you will, or a layer height, a finer layer height, shorter layer height, would make it sharper. Now, that's with FDM. You could also go resin. And so resin, you can, absolutely, it's even sharper. And they're talking like, what, 8K resolution resin now? Like, incredibly sharp. Incredibly. It is Fucho, exactly. I drew YouTube. Very good job. Thank you, American Chris Hansen. Thank you. FFF, fused filament fabrication. That's what I do. Totally fuse it. So Adam the Sim, hopefully that better answers your question. That's more detailed than you were expecting. Well, there's a lot of detail that can be, eked out of a printer. Like I said, it does depend on what it is you're printing. So Silver Sunbeam notes FDM, fused deposition modeling. Is that deposition? Does I say that right? Yeah, we do have another Paint Pictionary. FDM is actually trademarked. I did not know that, Mad Cat. Learn something new every day. We're going to do the Paint Pictionary after I return from getting a beer refill, if y'all don't mind. But y'all can keep an eye on MakerDeck if you're not watching it directly. And you should have MakerDeck loaded if you can. Because we just hit that 48-hour, or basically pushed into the 48-hour reset. Most of you retuned in again, which is great. Not sure if all of you were able to, but it'd be fantastic if you did. So thank you for having MakerDeck pulled up on a second screen. I will BRB, getting a BEEER. That was 3 E's. I spelled beer with 3 E's. This is good beer. I need another one.
Thank you for subscribing. I knew you could do it.
All troopers, may I have your attention? All troopers, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. I love attention.
You don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Okie dokie. I realize I can. Oh, sorry. Never. I'm back. I have returned for a Paint Pictionary, everyone. And look at that! I went to the right screen. Yay! Liz, no one's ever gonna get. You're gonna have to do another one, Liz. There's no way people are gonna guess that. No way people are gonna guess that. There's zero chance. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? You obviously do, and thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. All right, I can try doing this one. Hang on. No, Midnight Smith, there's no way. She wanted me to draw Star Tots, and there's no way y'all would know Star Tots. There's zero chance. Zero chance. So I'm going to try this one. Yes! Joker, Celestial Rook. Good job. That's the thing with Pictionary. Is like, if I can use colors, like, I'm going to use them. What are Star Tots? I'm so glad you asked. Star Tots were these little figurines, like play school kind of figurines, that were intended to be released by Kenner back in the day. Not ET 3D printing. I don't know if I could do an ET. I probably could. I could probably figure out how to do an ET. Not Beetlejuice, though, Liz. Oh, you knew what it was, too. Hey, Random Tinkerer. Good to see you here. I think I saw you in a... Whose stream earlier was it? It was another Maker stream. I saw you, Random Tinkerer. So it's good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely not bacon homemade jam. All right, so Star Tots were these little figurines. Kenner was going to make them. They were for kids. And, man, they would have been so awesome. I mean, would I have liked them as a kid? Maybe not, because I would have been old, but, like... or older, but like there's nothing more that I would want but like an ongoing series of Star Tots, like a Darth Vader and a Leia and a Han and a Luke, and then this character, that character, this character, this, and just like to collect the Star Tots, to actually have physical, to be able to print these little figurines, like play school like figurine Star Wars characters, and no one's done them yet. So I've stopped asking. I'm just like, okay, it's not gonna happen. I'm going to let that ship sail, and so that's what it is. Fixin' Dude says, just draw a star and some tater tots. Well, that is possible, but the problem is I keep all my tater tots in my pocket. I shove them into my pocket, and I'm good to go. Because that is where one keeps his star tots. In his pockets. Or hers. That's right. You can search for them online. This is true. You can. And you should. So my Grogu... Wow. This might be a fun print in multiple colors as well. It's pretty quick, too. It's like a 2-hour print at 100% on the Prusa Mini at a 0.2 mm layer height. I just had this film. I'm like, what can I do? I'm like, I'll try to do a gold, silver Grogu. It is looking fantastic. This is a very fine... Let me jump in. Oops, sorry, wrong view. It may be slightly out of focus because of its distance, but it's coming together very nicely. I don't want to like jinx myself. I'm going to try jinxing myself here. So that's autofocus. Let's see if... There we go. So that's a little sharper. That's a sharper image. Now watch it go fuzzy again. Yeah, see, it's weird. This camera doesn't want to... It wants to focus, and then it focuses on the wrong thing. So anyway, it's coming together very well. Yeah, that's as good as I think I can get it without continuing to fight it for some reason. Very Christmassy. Very, very much so. And you know, we're almost like 6 months away from Christmas now, again? Well, 7. Let's see here, May. 7 months. It just seems like yesterday, does it not? Dude, I'm telling you, I've been busy, but this year has flown by. Flown by. Yours is the same. The thing, yeah, the bed. Yeah, you know, it's a very, yeah, it kind of does look like a white gold, doesn't it, Nomi? It does. This is the silver gold filament matter hackers. So it is very white goldish, at least from this angle. It's working very, very well. Like incredibly well. There in that view, it's not, you know, having less of a focus is not as bad a thing. All right, so let me do this. Do I have Let me make sure. Oh, Sarah did. Hang on, I gotta retweet this from MakerDeck. She did her horseback riding with MakerDeck, which is awesome. You forgot to change the stream title. No, I didn't. I don't think. For what? I didn't. I mean, this is general. I mean, we're talking 3D printing. I talk Star Wars, do Star Wars stuff. Sometimes we wax nostalgic. Homemade Jam, thank you.
3D just subscribed.
Appreciate you using your Prime sub on me. If you don't use it on me, at least use it on somebody. I say that to anybody. Because otherwise it just goes to waste. And you can support at least one creator or one streamer here. Fotis Mint has gone to bed. He has. Everybody's favorite mint. Not just mine. And I think Britt said that there. Saw that your Prime had reset. I wish they made it a little easier to track. Honestly. That they don't is just a little kind of off-putting. I wish they did a better job with that. Let me update the MakerDeck backstage. Did Liz tag Makers? She did not tag Makers. Oh, she did. Maker reset. Thank you. Jump. I will update. Because I don't think Liz can update the actual pinned post. But I can. Oh, that's not going to work. There we go. It has been updated. Wait, did Liz... Oh, crap. New link. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. I want to make sure I do that so that makers know that we have space. Because we have 6 makers right now. And we can probably have up to 10. So if you're doing a make, feel free to jump on. There's space now. Sometimes it's full. But there is space now. Plenty of space. 3D printing questions and answers. No, not on my end. On my end, it's 3D printing Star Wars retro nostalgia. Really? Let me check. Star Wars retro nostalgia. Shut up, Chris. No, it says 3D printing Star Wars. When I look on the webpage, everything looks fine. It's definitely updated here. Oh, the tweet? I didn't think the tweet really goes out like that. All I'm saying is I've updated everything I needed to update. Or everything that I can update, I'll say. Man, this Ahsoka is just bomb. Man, they did such a good job with her. Yeah, apparently Liz and I talk to each other like Italians. Oops. That's if I can be accused of anything, that's it. Laboratory!
Laboratory 424 rated my stream with 37 viewers.
But not just any laboratory. So this is the thing. This particular laboratory, it's 424. Because, by the way, Laboratory 423, we can't stand. Laboratory 424, we love. Laboratory 423, not a good laboratory. Laboratory 424, that's who you want to follow. I'm not joking. Give him a follow. I love popping into his streams because he's always he's just engaged. He's engaged with chat. He's geeking out. He's 3D printing. I saw he pulled over. He had it must have been atomic filament. He had an orange atomic filament today. Lab 423 wears their socks on backwards too. What? I didn't think you could do that on Twitch. Really? Really? I did not know that. So anyway, Laboratory 424, and I'm still getting to know everybody's name, is that gold filament. Not only is it gold filament, this is better than gold filament. It is, thank you, Alka, appreciate the follow, and Pilodro. This is filament that is both gold and silver. Comes together to create a unique view. Now they have other filaments that do this. This is a Quantum, Matter Hackers Quantum. It's a generic brand that they rebranded, or a generic filament that they rebranded. This is just straight up FDM filament. I also have printed in the gold purple filament, which is even more dramatic than the gold silver. Goldver, yes, I call this Gurple. Gold purple is Gurple. And gold silver is either Goldver or Gilver. Kind of a fun little name. So hi, I'm Chris, and I 3D print and geek out. I love Star Wars. I like chatting and generally interacting and trying to make this a fun time. I don't really do projects apart from what I might be printing. Earlier today, I was doing an interview with Photos Mint, who is a very well-known modeler in this space. They polish C-3PO only on one side. Yeah, but that's what made it so well. So I print like little these are little figurines, right? These are figurines you can download and print. They articulate, because I love Star Wars figures. Behind me, there's a shelf of Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. There, here, there, wherever. Even looking across my room here, there's a whole bunch of stormtroopers. So this is my little play shop. I'm going to give you, if you don't mind, I'm going to show a Laboratory and his crew, his team, around a tiny bit to show. I'm going to pick up the camera and kind of move it around, just so you can see my workshop. That's right. They do articulate. I'm a huge fan, Pelodoro, of Star Wars figures. I will always be a fan of Star Wars figures. Always, always, always. So let me pick this up, this camera, and show you, right? So I love when I say I love Star Wars, like, that's not a lie. And by the way, on that screen, Laboratory. On the screen, that's right, it's a Prusa Mini. I even said that. You have a Mini and you love it, and I'm a Mini. I'm Team Mini right there. Love the Mini. It's the only 3D printer I have. I only have one, but I got it on my desk. There's the filament, the Quantum Matter Hackers filament. And of course, Darth Vader. Let me move past the light. You may not be able to hear me as well. I've got stuff around. All the Star Wars figures. On the TV. So this is the thing. On that TV, this is MakerDeck. And this is, I think you knew of MakerDeck. This is the 24/7 Twitch stream where makers, any maker is invited to stream in there. Anyone. It's running 24/7. 24/7 making 3D print. These are people from all around the world. Laboratory 424. Not just me. Not just one person. Right now, 9 different people from around the world are streaming their make. Someone was in there earlier. Sith Lord Brit was painting one of her models, a cave troll. But anyway, that's MakerDeck, 24/7. So it's kind of you got a twofer here. So that's what that is. But yeah, I got to be careful about, because I got to make sure I don't move out of the range of the mic here. I have Star Wars everywhere. There's a whole bunch of printed Darth Vaders up on my desk. Vader's behind it. Some original Star Wars figures. I should take you on a full room tour, huh? Because trust me, I've got it. Even like here on my desk. Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Vader, 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 Vader. More than just Vader. Vader on the floor. What's in the arcade cabinet? Glad you asked. It is a MAME machine. It's a little older. I need to get the VGA replaced or fixed, unfortunately, which is really sad for me because I need to get it fixed because the color's off, but I can't do it myself. Oh yeah, and by the way, there's more Star Wars behind me. Yeah, right there. That's oh yeah, that's not even the cabinet. So there's the cabinet behind me. So the funny thing is, no, I can show you more, and I will if you ask. You can tell Laboratory 424 has done an amazing job with his set. I did not build a set. This is just my room. My set is my room. Well, I've got a lot of dust, that's for sure. I've got copious amounts of dust, if I can use that. Thank you, Weezor, for following. Have a good night, Sith Lord Brits. Okay, but how do you decide where to put a new one when you get a new Star Wars thing? I just make room. I find room. I make room. I'll make room. Hopefully I did not miss anybody's questions or comments as I was like showing Laboratory 424 my studio space. But if you do have a chance, seriously, give Laboratory, this is not a joke, not a drill, give Laboratory 424 a follow. And I say this not because it's just a fellow streamer, but he interacts with chat. He's very interactive, very nerdy. He's an inventor, and I think that's fair. He's invented several things. I'm not sure if that's his current role, but you can tell very clearly he is into this stuff. And by the way, Kite Crafter, not just Project 424, correct? Supports Laboratory, I'm sorry, no, Project, what's Project's numbers? I always forget the numbers sometimes. Project 454 supports Laboratory 424, but Kite Crafter does as well. So I'll often find Kite Crafter over in Laboratory stream. Kite Crafter, of course, just finished his Candy Crane. See, I can't make like that. I can't, but I love seeing y'all geek out about it. I love listening. Love watching. Your Star Wars collection is impressive? Most impressive. Oh, no, you didn't even see the other side. This is just all, like, I got my vintage Star Wars figures up there. I thrift Star Wars stuff. I think Jeff likes to say 424. All right, I got to remember that. 424. Jeff. 424. Jeff. I will do my best. The more people you get to know on Twitch, the more you got to remember juggle names and handles and how they say. So, Scary Fast says he just concentrates really hard, and somewhere in the room, a space opens up on a shelf. It does. Kind of like, it's magical, like Santa Claus. Just seriously. So thank you. Thank you so much for that raid. Very appreciated. Everybody who came in, welcome. I'm streaming every day around here, geeking out about one thing or another. Very happy to have you here, everybody, one and all. It's very appreciated. Weezor says, nice to see you again watching your streams on YouTube. Dude, Weezor, I'm here every night. You don't have anything to miss. I am here. This is where I am. I'm not streaming 24/7. That's MakerDeck. MakerDeck is going 24/7. Me, I'm just going a couple hours every evening. But MakerDeck, you want 24/7 on Twitch? MakerDeck. Project 454. Chris is going to destroy the world by creating a black hole of Star Wars stuff. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Project 454. So you're so close to 424, 454, 424. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just really, I'm not a numbers guy at all. I suck at math. I didn't do well with science, but I love it. I love what people can do with math. Absolutely love science. But my mind I was more, I think, creative than anything, and I think that steered me away. Even though I feel I'm pretty logical, it steered me away from that. In fact, I did very well with logic courses. Very well with logic courses. BTW Scotch says, Chris, to make a black hole, I will. I'll throw Vincent in there and Maximilian. Looks like my Grogu's about finished. Homemade Jam, I feel you 100%. Well, Homemade Jam, I cannot wait. You do a lot of Marvel stuff. I think that's your fandom. I can't wait to see you do. I want to see you do an Ahsoka Tano. Like this is a figure, of course, because I collect figures. This is a new one. But that's funny. Locker Drone. I love that handle. Because I remember Locker Gnome, right? Awesome seeing you on stream. Remember live streams back in the day? I'm here every night, Locker Drone. Every single night. You have nothing to miss. Nothing. I'm here every day. MakerDeck is there 24/7. Plenty of other great creators to watch on Twitch as well. Whoop. Let me take that off here. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Oh, wow. Dude. What a spectacular model. No, absolutely no supports whatsoever. What a spectacular model. You're also a Star Wars fan, just not as much as Marvel. Well, fair enough. See, I'm the opposite. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I love Marvel as well. So I love both. Alka, totally agree. Look at that. Look at this. It is just, oh, wow. A link to the model. 1010, this is a Wexter model.
3D_Printy Cheerdex 100.
Thank you, 3D Printy. Very appreciated. Immensely appreciated. This model is a Wexter model. So he's got a Patreon. and you can get the model by becoming his patron. And it's a nice one. I mean, there are Baby Yodas out there, but like honestly, many of them I'm like, yeah, it's okay, it's fine. This, I will say, is probably, out of all the Baby Yoda models that I've printed, probably my favorite. Because it's fast, couple hours, no supports, great for FDM printing, and it looks good. I mean, this is a fantastic model. Astro Caleb, so good to see you. Are you waiting for that blood moon tonight? Yeah, 1010, this is good. So it's a Wexter model. I don't have a direct link to Wexter's Patreon, but if you Google Wexter Patreon 1010, it's there. That's where it's at. Wexter. He does hang out, by the way. Wexter does hang out, and he prints on MakerDeck. So if you want to get to know Wexter or Photos or some other people who do modeling, like Fix'em Dude, they hang out on MakerDeck. Astro Caleb, are you going to watch the blood moon? I'm going to try. Oh, it's not visible. Oh, what's the weather here? I mean, hang on. I got to see, because I want to see it. I want to... Okay. Oh, it's rain. No. Oh, come on. You know why it's rain? Because it's Seattle. It's the Pacific Northwest. That's right. I said it's the Pacific Nerdwest. I did say that. Now, let's see here. I've got the filament loaded. What else might be kind of fun to print in this? What else might be good? Because now I've done one of these, and it turned out well. I'll do... Uh-oh. I have a feeling I need to reformat my USB card. Look, can you hear this? This is what it sounds like when a Prusa Mini blue screens. And I think it's due to the USB. I'm pretty sure it is, because I've had issues potentially with the USB. I think I need to reformat it and start from scratch. Okay, so I did a Stormtrooper, I did a C-3PO, I did a Darth Vader. I'm trying to think if I did a Lego. I did the Darth Vader thing. All right, let me see here if I've got any recent models, so I don't have to slice anything new. Did I do Imperial credits? I haven't done the Imperial or the Perillo coin. So I'm gonna print some Perillo coins. This is gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long while. My other camera froze. Oh, it did, didn't it? Wow, what the hell? Okay, how about that? It should catch up in just a second. There we go. Let's do this. Ah, technology. Don't you love it? Thank you, Airwolf, for letting me know. I appreciate it. We had 2 last year. We good. So the funny thing is, I was in Astro Canucks stream earlier today, and I actually streamed a Blood Moon eclipse live on the internet back in 2007. Astro Caleb. I've been live streaming a long time. Let me see if I can dig that up again. Because I found it. I was like, oh, dude. It was a lunar eclipse, 2007. Sorry about that. I'm annoying. So this was live on the internet. Astro Caleb. Back in 2007. I was just beginning to fart around with live video. And posted that. I shared it. I streamed it live. From this room. Right here. Back when I had a clear shot through the window behind me. And streamed it live. I don't think it was the first one to. I was the first one to stream a lunar eclipse. I mean, it's possible, but I did it. I can't believe it. Zach! Oh, it's so good to see you, buddy. So Zach, check this out. I just printed something that I can't find. Where the hell did it go? Dude, I just had it. It was literally. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Zach Rutledge Zach got me to dig up the old Carousel of Progress from Disney World, the link. Oh, that was such a fun ride. So Zach, I just printed this little Grogu in the silver gold filament. So it's silver and gold. I think for Zach, it's a matter of time before he's 3D printing. I'm not a hardware guy, but the Prusa Mini's been great. Seriously, Zach, if I can do it, I feel you could too. Because think of all the things you could print. All the Marvel things and Star Wars things that you could print. Adam the Sim, you knew we would get along. You knew we'd get along. But you didn't know we were going to get... That was a deep cut right there. That was a very deep cut. You have to be in the know to get that one. I mean, I think people know who Burl Ives is. But at least Rudolph the Red-Nosed... Come on. Of course. Zach, I hope your Gunpla building went well with AZ and Fred. I gotta tell you, it was fun to see Fred in a different element. Zach ate a flamethrower today. It was funny. He said I was basically the potentially the only vegan who might have been watching. You were eating a burger. There are vegan burgers. They're delicious because basically you load up a burger with like awesome stuff. That's it. When we getting you into Gundam? I don't know. When there's a Star Wars Gundam, maybe? I mean, I like the idea of it. I still have a couple of little... I put the... Oh, by the way, you missed it. Yesterday, I got the Muppets minifigures. So I put the Muppets minifigure series together yesterday, Zach. That's what AZ was building? I did not know that. Okay. I'll have to look into it. I don't know. The model thing is not necessarily my thing. It's everybody else's thing, but it's not necessarily my thing. Lego is about as close to as close as I get to that. So I put together the Lego minifigure series, the Muppets minifigure series yesterday. It was so much fun. So much fun. Been hearing that song every time the silver gold filament is mentioned. Well, thank you, 3D printing. At least I'm not the only one. So he was putting together a Mando kit. I did not know that. They would look great on that shelf. I agree. But see, I'm the kind of guy like, yeah, you build the Gundam. I'll display it. No, but it's the experience. I'm just not. I'm not as much of a model builder. Never really was. The models I did were like snap models. I did snap together models. Snap tights. I did snap tight models. Nothing really beyond that. Nothing terribly beyond that. So, I'm not saying it won't happen because I like the idea of mechs. The closest I might come would be Lego or Transformers. 3D printed builds are not far off. I don't know, dude. I've seen the kits, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty detailed. It's incredibly detailed. Not that that's a problem. I have no problem with it. But I just like the mini figures. Small, tinies. Maybe I'm just afraid of screwing it up. That's probably the problem. Because Lord knows I've screwed things up before. That's what I do. I put that on my resume. Chris Perlo screws things up. That's probably why I didn't get hired for a long time. Homemade Jam says my husband builds model cars. Yeah, I just never got into it. I built maybe a couple of sci-fi models back in the day. I remember building a Cylon Raider from Battlestar Galactica, the original. And I remember doing that, but it didn't, when Star Wars models were released from back in the day, the NPC models, it wasn't my thing. I don't know, it wasn't my thing. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim. I apologize for that, Maker Viking. I was going to say hi to you, and then I interrupted myself in song. Maker Viking.
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
One of my favorite Vikings. I know a few Vikings, but I will say you are my favorite. Do not tell the other Vikings, otherwise they will come and they will do their Viking things here, and I don't want them to do Viking things here. I like Vikings at a safe distance. I like Maker Vikings at a safe distance, but like, I meet you in real life one day, like, you know, just don't like, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a little guy here, just okay, don't please, thank you. There's a reason I use the internet to communicate with people. I can squish you with my thumb. Because, come on, how do you imagine Maker Viking being? I'm here. What do makers do? I don't know. I'm Italian, so I use my hands. I'm rude and I yell. It's being Italian.
Iris Amelia just gifted 3 subs.
Iris Amelia, thank you so much for those gifted subs. It's so good to see you. And I hope you're doing well on this Sunday afternoon. What about Pacific Rim? American Chris Hansen, I remember watching it. It was okay. Zach says, trimming, sanding, assembling. You do that on the 3D prints? I do not. This is it. I'm done. It's printed. It's done. 2 hours, done. This, I don't paint, I don't sand, I don't do anything. It's just done. Well, I put it together, right? The articulated figure, right? It's done. It's finished. I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot of that. So Zach, I'm not as into it as others. Alex, Biking Viking is your favorite? I didn't know there was a Biking Viking until now, but I'm still gonna go with Maker Viking. Do not tell Biking Viking, please. I don't want them to bike over here and go. I know you're in there. I hear that you like Maker Viking more than me. I don't know why that accent just is, but that is the Viking accent in my head. Maker Viking. I'm not that big. I'm just 6'3" and 243 pounds. Dude, you're like 4 of me. Zach says, oh, stop. I've watched you pull supports off. Yeah, but dude, Zach, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Do you see these injuries? Do you see the... Welcome to 3D printing injuries. Why? Because I'm an idiot. So the fewer tools I use, the better I know, most people, oh, I need this tool, I need this tool, I need this saw, I need that saw. I'm like, I'm gonna minimize this stuff, dude. Alex Wavy says, that's what the cool kids call Gundam or Gunpla or something. Just put it together. It's not my thing. I'll let it be other people's things. Oh, by the way, Alex, did you see someone gifted you a sub? No ads, Alex. That should be your handle. No ads, Alex. That'd be weird. If you were a Garbage Pail Kid, which, by the way, would be awesome. Who would not want to be a Garbage Pail? I'm a Garbage Pail Kid. Chris Hiss. Chris Mess. Instead of Christmas, Chris Mess. It's my Garbage Pail Kid. One of them for Chris. You could be No Ads Alex. And someone could draw you as a Garbage Pail Kid, and you're like, there's an ad on the screen, and you're going, like that. That'd be cool. I'm not an artist, though, so do not ask me to draw you as a Garbage Pail Kid.
Zach Rutledge just gifted 10 subs.
Zach! Gifting 10. Oh my God, did we hit our goal? I owe everybody a brick walk, don't I? Okay, well then, this is happening. Was not expecting that at all, but it happened. Zach says, fair enough, sharp tools are required. Yeah, not into the sharp tools thing. Maker Viking comes in. So not threatening at all. I'm Maker Viking, and this is how I laugh and how I sound. Not quite like Bow. No, that's more. This, I'm not intimidating.
Aceless cheered X100. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow just a dream away.
Who are you? Little Orphan Annie? What is going on here? The close-up camera is out of focus. It refocused. Thank you for the notification. Alex did not ask for it. Of course you didn't ask for it, but...
Subsector 3D is now hosting my stream with 23 viewers.
A gifted sub is a gifted sub. Subsector!
Don't know the power of the Perillo
but
side of the Force.
Got a
It's not
subsector.
so much dark as it is
But
weird.
the subsectors...
Like, it really
Darth,
is weird in here.
Darth, I don't want to interrupt.
So weird.
Hang on. Darth, thank you. Darth, thank you. Seriously, thank you. It does get weird in here. So weird. I was pretending to be a Viking and offending all the Vikings. I'm sure Viking Twitter is going to be like all over this. Anyway, Zach, thank you for the 10 subs. Those gifted subs. Very appreciated. Thank you for remembering that I can't craft anything to save my life. This is from a glue stick, Zach. This wasn't even it was a glue stick. A glue stick did this. Dude, if I can injure myself on a glue stick, you don't want me messing with
Subsector
Gunpla.
3D cheered X100.
So thank you, Zach, for the subs. Very appreciated. I apologize if I'm missing anybody's chat, but
Shared X100. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows the dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me.
Liz, this is Twitch. Don't be so deep. Did you hear that? She was laying down deepness there. That was so deep. I don't even think I'm going to be able to pull myself out of that deepness. Live Mike was your favorite Garbage Pail Kid? Good Garbage Pail Kid, I think from Series 2. I'm pretty sure. Subsector, thank you for the raid. Subsector was lasering, and I know people say, oh, Chris, you should get a laser. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, you don't get... This is from a glue stick, people!
Faceless Shared X100. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away. Carousel of Progress.
What is that? Homemade Jam says, it's going to be a Viking raid. Better not be a Viking raid. I am not ready for that. Right now... Oh, hang on. Alex says, am technically a Viking, even have a Viking name. Well, I am annoying. I even have an annoying name that no one can spell. It's true. No one can spell my name. That's how I know it's for real. If you know how to spell my name and you don't need autocorrect, you have, like, that's the upper echelon of, like, we are in. Homemade Jam says she's your yin to your yang. She's calming. Oh, she's calming me. Oh, okay. Zach says, and I'm sorry I'm missing so much chat, a glue stick would at least close the wound. You'd think, Zach. You don't understand. This glue stick was vicious. The funny thing is, Zach, I wasn't even using the glue stick at the time. That's how skilled I am with my hands, okay? So asking me to make something and do y'all don't get it, dude. You just don't get it. I'll walk on the Lego bricks. That I can handle. That's uncomfortable. Oh, it's the song for the Carousel of Progress. Oh my God. Tactile says, oh, do you have a boo-boo? Oh, it's definitely a boo-boo. Because I boobed up. I boobed up big. Actually small. This is small. Merely a flesh wound.
Flacco the Clown Shared X100. What is Hype Train?
This is Hype Train. This is level 4 Hype Train with about a minute left. You can thank Zach for those 10 subs. Subsector for rating. Thank you. Subsector, I hope your lasering is going well. I hope no injuries on your part. Alex Swavely. Using the Pew Pew emote from MakerDeck. Glad we have now 2 Pew Pews. Fix'em Dude crafted that Pew Pew. The Pew. My mind, when people say Pew Pew, my mind automatically goes back to, like, I grew up Catholic, right? So I just think pews. I'm like, do I need to genuflect when I say that word? I don't know. Alex Swavely notes, Crispy Rillo. Isn't that hard to spell? No, it really isn't. I am crispy. Especially if you leave me in the sun, which is why I don't go to the sun. I do not. I'm not into the sun thing at all. Homemade Jam says, no, it's not. Your arm's off. My arm? Is it? Did a Wookiee, like, remove my arm? Is that? BTW Scotch just building up his rewards. Oh, did y'all just see that? Alex highlighted that, the Pew Pew.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the Hype Train.
Indeed, thank you very much. Interactive Chess, you as well. Thank you so much for participating in that Hype Train. I owe everybody a brick walk. Thanks to hitting the sub goal, which, by the way, I'm not joking. I forgot to reset it. I was not expecting to reach it tonight, but very grateful. Incredibly grateful. And by the way, thank you for tuning into MakerDeck today. We just had our reset, so everything is going swimmingly. Everything is just fine. The sub goal has been met. We are good. Only a few days to Obi-Wan. I know. I don't even want to think about it. I just want it to happen, and then I get excited. Because if I think about it, then I obsess over it, and then... Oh, I said it's just a flesh wound. Oh. 'Tis but a scratch. Sorry, Homemade Jam. Right over my head. I lost too much blood in the injury, which, by the way, was not live. It happened the other day. Hello, world. Hello, Famicom. Oh, you're such a good console. You, Famicom, you... All right, where's Zach? I cannot, in good conscience, walk over these Lego bricks barefoot without knowing that Zach is here. Okay, we have to have the Zach, because if Zach is just like, yeah, you know, Zach is probably like, he probably closed the stream and is like, you know, I was not expecting Chris to injure himself on a glue stick that he wasn't even using at the time. But that's how coordinated I am. This is why, yeah. Did you make it in time for a Lego walk? You did. Enough gifted subs and subs came in that I have do not pour salt on this wound. Although I must have cleaned it pretty well, because it's not sore. This was an injury. You know what this was an injury from? This one wasn't from the glue stick. This one was from see the masking tape. See this measuring tape, right? You know how with measuring tape, right? It goes back, it spins back, right? You do it and you lock it and it stays there. Well, you never pull this out 10 feet and then like, you know what? I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna like roll it back and then have it whip across the room, like. Whoosh. That's this injury.
Well, that does happen.
Measuring tape.
That can't be good.
I have injured myself on measuring tape and glue sticks, people. Now, I know everybody out there, I'm professional. Look at me. I'm great. I do these awesome things. I'm so skilled. Look at how I'm making things so perfectly. Look, I'm making things perfectly, and I'm so awesome. Because look, and everything is great, and everything is perfect. You don't understand. You don't understand how uncoordinated I am. I cannot. How do I explain this? I mean, seriously, with 3D printing, I press a button, boop, and that's it. And then I back away. Hello, Creative Bear. We were talking about you earlier. Yes, we were. 'Cause we were talking about how I was talking about being uncoordinated, and now I've like totally lost the train of thought entirely. Cyberpam! That's what I was thinking. So I was mentioning Cyberpam reached 100. You broke me. It doesn't take much. Creative Bear glue sticks can do it. Hang on, where's my glue stick injury? The glue sticks can do it. Here lies Chris Perillo, injured himself on a glue stick. So Cyberpam reached 100 followers on Twitch today, so it was really wild. And so we brought up your name. Like, yeah, Cyberpam, Creative Bear, another bear. Sorry, Creative Bear 3D. Hopefully, MakerDeck is working for you. We had to do a reset, Creative Bear, tonight. Everyone seemed to have reloaded it just fine. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you. I owe everybody a brick walk. I don't know. Where's Zach? Zach, you're missing the brick walk. Okay. Cyberpam says, I think when I was just mentioning Cyberpam. She knows. Like, Cyberpam's just like, she has like a spidey sense. She's at the microwave waiting for a burrito to finish or whatever Cyberpam does when she's not cybering on a stream. And she's like, I feel a disturbance in the force. Someone, I believe, said my name on Twitch. It's feeling squishy. Perillo. Seriously, she's got like this sixth sense. She knew I mentioned her name without knowing she was here. Don't you find that just like... That's happened to me too. I've jumped into streams and people have mentioned my name or MakerDeck, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm listening. And they freak out like, oh my god. Creative Bear says it's been great. Got the Voron up there. Someone, I don't think... Did I catch a Voron chat earlier? Struggling to remember. It's been such a long day. Famicom asks if we saw the Rose Dragon posted on the model channel. Not yet, Famicom, but if we didn't share it every day, post it in Show and Tell, because every day we're featuring images shared in Show and Tell, and be sure to tweet it, Famicom. Tweet it and tag MakerDeck. When you make something, tag MakerDeck on Twitter. Even if you don't make it on MakerDeck. It's not about MakerDeck. It's about highlighting the things that you're making. Seriously. It just makes it easier for me to see it as I'm managing that group Twitter account. Rick Shell. By the way, Rick, if I can call you by your first part of your handle, Rick, because I know you so well. Thank you for following MakerDeck today. I caught that, and I appreciate it. Rickshaw, thank you. BTW Scotch, you can't spell tonight. Well, it needs to come with a spell checker. Fixum Dude says, it's as if a million voices cried out all at once, and we're loud and high-pitched, like a million Perillos. That's what it is. Chris. Carlos, good to see you again, and I cannot watch the eclipse. I did watch the eclipse live on the internet back in 2007. There's the stream link, way back in the day. So, on my YouTube channel, which is largely dead. I owe everybody a brick walk. I was hanging for Zach just to see if he was going to be here, but he's not. So I owe you a brick walk.
Don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
All right, people. All right. Had to, like, pop that up, because you got to make sure that you get your cheers and your emotes going. Get those emotes going! Let me see those emotes! There we go! Ah! Oh! Oh! No! Ow! No! Ah! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! Why? Why? Ah! God! Ow! Why? Ah!
Don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Zach wasn't here. I even waited for him. I waited for Zachy Poo. That's my name for him. That's my little handle. My nickname for Zach. Zachy Poo. Zachy Poo. That's good, Squishy. So thank you, everybody, for bearing with during that wonderful Lego brick walk. The fun brick. Oh, Bricks O'Brien. Bricks O'Brien. I don't know if you're here in chat, but Bricks O'Brien just started following MakerDeck, and I appreciate that. Bricks O'Brien should know that yes, people can build Lego sets, or do free builds, or mocks, MOCs on MakerDeck as well. Zach has done some Lego brick building. Gunpla has been built on MakerDeck as well. If Bricks O'Brien is listening, if not, well, y'all learned something. You can keep MakerDeck, of course, running on a second screen, on a TV, in a browser window. Because the nice thing about MakerDeck is it's just there. On a second, it's just always there. It is there for you. Because it ain't me. I'm telling you. So, I mean, I know I'm associated in spearheading, and I'm kind of pushing it out. It's not me, dude. I'm not those 9 people who are currently making something. That's not me. I'm behind the scenes, dude. I don't... Now, here on this stream, I'm like, dude, if I wasn't, like, on... Here's what a Chris Perillo stream would be like if I wasn't here. Oh my God, this is so much better! No, seriously, this is so good. I don't even know if you want me to come back. But that is the literal opposite of this stream. Aw, come on, the Deep Laker. Alex asks if anyone streamed OnlyFans. No, but here's my feet. Hi, Alex. Hi. How you doing? See, now Alex can't go to bed saying, no one waved at me with their feet today. How you doing, Alex? How you doing? Yeah, hey. There's your only vintage fans. Yes! If I could give a high five over the internet, I would totally give one to the Midnight Smith right now. Midnight Viking. Maker Viking, thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting MakerDeck. I really appreciate it. Okay. Alex has 3 fans. What need maintenance and 1 that needs built. Ah! Nerd! Oh, y'all are so nerds. Okay, so I'm sitting in the corner. Here I am in the corner. Play with my Grogu over here. Why do you sound like Beaker? You stay away from my beer. What do you mean you know the Force? Well, I'm just saying, that's my beer. You can't drink beer. You're a piece of plastic. Yeah, you can't even talk. Well, because I'm the one who's talking. You're the one. You sit there. Hang on. Stormtrooper's gonna come up here. Well, Stormtrooper. Of course he's doing this thing. I'm gonna take a sip of my beer now. Stormtrooper did it. So hang on, I gotta C-3PO. Oh my. Someone finally pulled me out of the corner. Thank you for pulling me out of the corner. Not so much a nerd as a fan-atic. Well, Alex, I am very glad to have you here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do. I really do. Alex, I really genuinely do. And I say that to everybody. Everybody. Thank you for putting up with my silliness, my opinions. We may not share. My candor may be different. Well, thank you. It's very appreciated. Now, you said, I think on Twitter, you had mentioned earlier that you may have seen the new Frosted Flakes, the strawberry-flavored Frosted Flakes at Fred Meyer. Did I get that right? Do I remember that correctly? Fix'em Dude now has a spinning emote. Okay. Krusty's kicked it up a notch. Homemade Jam says, why do I feel like this is actually what Chris Pirillo does when he's not live? I'm live? But because that's what I do. It's fun. I may have, yes. Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to keep an eye on my Fred Meyer because I'd love to get a good strawberry cereal. It's kind of hard to find a good strawberry cereal. Really hard. Chris quirkiness. Oh, of course. I am quirky, no doubt. No, hey, Alex, never go out of your way. I go to Fred Meyer every day for errands because I get the manager special, so I get like the things that are on sale. So I'll take a look. I'll make a point like, I'm going to take a look. Alex had suggested it's possible. So I like getting. There's a lot of good toys that I can't otherwise get when they go to Fred Meyer for a pretty good price too. Special K with strawberries? It's not the same. Special K? You want to talk about... I would feel unlucky if, like, my parents gave me... Now, granted, I'm not with my parents anymore. But, like, if I got if I got Special K as a cereal, it's like, this is not that special. Even with strawberries, not that special. By the way, is it Kinemer? I'm not sure if I know how to pronounce their name. They started following 15 minutes ago. Kinemer? I'm not sure if they're still here. I totally missed that 15 minutes ago in the middle of all the madness, and I apologize for that. If I said that incorrectly, I apologize. Breaking news. Chris does not live with his parents. That's right. Indeed. Unlucky stick, it would be a very unspecial K. I gotta go to the corner again, though. Strawberry mini wheats is the bomb. I can't eat mini wheats anymore. I can't eat them anymore. I'll have to live vicariously. I can't eat them anymore. They live upstairs now. I'm upstairs. What, do they live in the attic, Rickshaw? Posture Shack, thank you, Mark U of you. Yes, you did redeem all going in the corner. I will go in the corner. I'm just trying to catch up on chat before I do that. Ozzy says, I meant that in the nicest way. I take everything that you say, Ozzy, I take in the nicest way. Like, I never, like, read what someone says and it's like, how dare they? Life is too short. And maybe this is just my Italianness, and Liz and I were joking about this earlier. We talk to each other with directness and candor. Like, Liz will tell me when I do something that she doesn't like. I feel I'm more gentle with Liz than she is with me. I'll say, maybe we could do that, maybe we could do this. She's fine. But usually, I'll be direct. I'm a big believer in just being direct and being honest and, like, saying, here's what I think. Some people don't like that. Some people don't like, my opinions. And we don't have to agree on everything to get along. For real. I'm serious. We don't have to agree on everything. Thank you for not agreeing with me on everything. I'll say that. Because if we thought the same way, life would not be interesting if we always agreed. Except for Star Wars. We better agree on that. Okay, I'm going to the corner now. It sucks getting old. I'm turning 48 this year. Homemade Jan, she's what? All of 29? What is this? All right, hey, Stretch. Life would be boring indeed. All right, I'm in the corner. I gotta look for a sub or a cheer or a chat, a gift to chat, whatever. The whole Twitch thing. I'm gonna go back to playing with my figures. Thank you, Fucho. Oh, the lunar eclipse is happening. I can't see it because we have rain clouds. Rick Shiles says, and saying things like the 3D printer camera is out of focus. Sometimes that happens, though. Sometimes I really need to know when that happens. You're older than me? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, I refuse to believe it, dude. You are not older than 48. BS. I call BS on Homemade Jam. Unlucky Stick says, I'll be 40 in 2 months. I don't want to leave my 30s. Honestly, the 40s are the new 30s. I will say this. I do not feel 48. I don't. Not even close. I do not feel 48. I don't. I feel 38. I can feel 38. 48 I don't feel. You have fog? Yeah, Ozzy, I'm kind of the same way. Carlos is using Skymaster to watch it. I may have to go third party, but it's not the same as seeing it with your eyes. It's not the same. 1969, baby. Do that math. Well, I'm 73, so I'm not too far behind. One of these days, Homemade Jam, I'm going to be older. I'm going to catch up. That's how math works. I will catch up on you. I'm gaining. This is the year I gain. Pez Liz, you smell 88. That is true. And when you see me hit 88 years per hour, I'm going to be streaming. All y'all, seriously, I'm going to be like 88 years old on Twitch. Or if Twitch is not around, I'll be streaming. So, hello. Welcome to my stream. I'm still 3D printing crap, and I cut myself on a glue stick again. Dagnabbit. Try V. Oh, I love Viewmasters. Alex, I have, I thrifted a whole stack of Viewmaster discs once. Haven't seen them since. But when I go thrifting, I look for vintage items. There was, oh my God, you're not going to believe it. I get there 5 minutes too late. There were vintage Star Wars figures, like at least 10 or 12 of them in a case for like $20 or whatever. And someone got them before I did. Oh, I was so angry. I'm like, no, man, don't flip them. But I have vintage Viewmaster reels. Several of them, Alex. Love Viewmasters. The Viewmaster click. That's what I grew up on. Soba Meats are restarting. Yeah, they are. I haven't been to one. I know Kenley is running it now. Haven't been to one in a long time. Not really. I mean, the last time I went to Soba, I don't even think I was streaming on Twitch. Maybe I was doing it lightly, but not nearly as much as I'm doing now. I didn't know they were going in person again. I know they were doing a couple of raid trains, this weekend. I think they did a raid train. I participated in one several months ago. I don't talk to Kenley as often, but he's the nicest guy. Kenley's the nicest guy. Seriously, dude. If you know Kenley, and Alex, if you know Soba, then I'm sure you know Kenley. Once you hit 45, you're old. Oh, Homemade Jam, why do you got to do that to me? Stuff starts off. Oh, I'm definitely falling apart. That's for sure. I am. You know how old I am? I'm getting out of bed old. I am. I cannot move a muscle without going. And you love Oh, I love thrifting, homemade jam. So here. Let me show you. This, and I think there've been a few vintage Star Wars things at the thrift store that other people have picked up that I missed, which makes me mad. This is something I thrifted a couple of weeks ago. This was what was it? $7, $8? This was on the shelf for $8. This vintage Kenner, complete with lightsaber, Darth Vader doll or figurine, right? So this is, this I found thrifting. So I love thrifting. I thrift for a variety of vintage toys, like toys from the 70s, 80s. Not 90s as much, but Star Wars, absolutely. I don't pick up all the Star Wars stuff, but I love thrifting. Love it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'm like, yeah, it's not worth, what they're asking for. But like when I find a good vintage item, I'm like, yeah. Like today, there was a more modern Micro Machines for like $20. I'm like, maybe if it's there tomorrow, but I'm not gonna pick it up because I already had it. I'm like, it's not. It was more modern than it was vintage. Oh, Kenley gave you your Soba lapel pin. Nice. Oh, Nomi 3, I'll have to live vicariously. That is silver and gold right there. Oh, it was. That's black gold right there. I know they say oil is black gold. No. That Vader was a shock because I didn't have that. Didn't have it growing up. Didn't buy it as an adult. It was like, it was too much. But for like $8, oh my God. I don't think the person who put it out knew what it was. They did not know that it was vintage. They thought it was modern, and it was just in perfect, complete condition. There's a movie store going out of business. They have a 7-foot tall Darth Vader complete with certificate of authenticity. 7 foot? Wait, what? Homemade jam, what? Wait, huh? 7 foot tall Darth Vader complete with a carp. Did you do a double take when you saw it? Oh, I did. I was just like, okay. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes they put vintage items out there when they don't realize they did. I was very unlucky the other day, like yesterday, when someone beat me by 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And I could have had vintage storm. I mean, they were definitely, I don't know how I don't think their condition was great. I don't think they were complete. But it was spectacular to find. I'm kind of angry that the person picked them up because I guarantee they weren't a collector. Guarantee they were gonna flip them. All right, we got a charades. Charade. How dare you? The charade. Charades. Okay. Slow down on the charades. I don't want to do 40 of them. No. Okay. Let's stop the charades. I'm not going to do 40 of them. I'm serious, people. Stop. Stop the charades. Limit the charades. Not a joke. We may have to redeem some of these charades. Because I was like, 1 or 2 is great. 5, I'm just like, okay. Take it easy. Sunday evening. Let's relax. Let's ease into this. God, every time that damn popsicle thing gets me every time. I hear it and just immediately I'm like, who's laughing? Who is that? Where is that? What's going on? Fujo. Oh, the popsicle. Oh, that darn popsicle. That silly popsicle. Silly as ever popsicle. Silly, snotty. I'm not going to say stupid. It's there. And I admit that the popsicle is there. I'm glad the popsicle is there, but I'm good. I can live without the popsicle. Not going back to Soba right away, but some local stream 3D printing people have been talking about a meetup too. Oh, really? I did not know that, Alex. I tell you, I have not made a concerted effort to get back to Soba as much. Although I know there are a lot of local streamers I'd love to meet, especially the fellow makers and crafters. My house is haunted. It might be. No, don't apologize, Joshua. You're good. You're good people. All right, so we've got a couple of charades stacked. Thank you, Liz. But Alex, Soba is just so broad, and I'm just like, I want to connect with people there for sure. I'm getting back into in-person stuff. I still wear my mask everywhere I go.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim.
Crunchy Weasel says, gonna lurk? No worries. Your wife's teaching you how to crochet? That's awesome. Is she gonna crochet on MakerDeck? Are you gonna crochet on MakerDeck, Crunchy Weasel? Kind of amazed how Maker Creatives hit the meetups. I think networking is important, Alex. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna in terms of a Maker meetup, keep me posted for sure. But I'll bring my QR code MakerDeck coins. Yeah, just hand it as business cards, right? So the Soba, there's a W, Waker Deck. Maker Deck. So I'll hand out the coins with the QR codes as business cards. Like, yeah, this is where I'm at. Just scan the card. Here, Maker Deck. 24/7 making. You're probably right. I should get back to a Soba. You're probably right. I should get back to a Soba. But definitely, seriously, Alex, if you know of a Maker thing, don't keep... Seriously, I may miss it, and I don't want to miss it. No fart. There should have been a fart. Why was there not a fart? Please, Alex, I'm asking. Seriously. And if I can make it, I will. The problem with meetups right now is, like, I'm streaming at 6, so that cuts into my evening. But on those evenings, what I would likely do is, like, I'll start streaming early so I can stream, but then also make the meetup. So I'll be able to balance the two. Of course, a Maker meetup on the weekend... I'll just say this, if it's possible in the greater Seattle area, I'm east side, but if it's in the greater Seattle area, and there's a few people going, you can count me in. Happy to meet them. If only to say, hey, hi, I'm Chris. I'm spearheading the Maker Deck effort. Everybody's welcome to either watch or actually stream into it, so if you want to. No one's forcing anybody to do anything. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but at least they could know, right? I used to host creator meetups eons ago. I did tweet ups, creator meetups, hosted a couple creator events in Seattle as well. And Alex, it's not a joke. I mean, there's Liz and I have been talking about other things too. So happy to kind of be connected with other people here. Rickshaw says, tell me you're not one of those people we see driving in their own vehicle alone, wearing a mask and a face shield with terror in their eye. Nah, but when I walk into the store, yeah, when I'm in public, yeah, I wear a mask. Not everybody does, and it's fine. We went into this last night, but it's not my thing. All right, sorry. It's not my thing not to wear a mask. If you don't, what am I going to do? It's your face. That's your choice, right? Like, my face, my choice. I'm a big believer. Dude, I'm a vegan. I promise you, I will be the least preachy, judgmental vegan you will ever meet. Ever. Because a lot of vegans out there won't like you because you eat meat.
Folks.
I won't do it. I don't think that's right. Everyone's got to come to their own conclusions. Everyone's got to decide. Thank you, Homemade Jam. Appreciated. It got weird in here, didn't it? How does one stream into Deckmaker? Well, you have to ask Mighty Bean about that, Alex. Because Mighty Bean knows about Deckmaker. God, what a wonderful parody. I love it. Oh, I love it when y'all have fun with it. Am I judging judgmental vegans? I don't know what that is, but no, I'm not judgmental. That way, at least. Do plants feel pain? Doesn't matter if they do. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. Animals, it's a different story. Mighty beam, indeed. Only when you sing. This is why we don't have plants around here, Adam the Sim. That's why we don't have plants around here. You went from vegan to carnivore, and Chris gave me 0 hate. That's what I'm saying. I'm not into it. I'll share my opinions. I'll be very open about my opinions, but everyone's gonna have different opinions. If we all thought the same way.
May I have your attention? All troopers, may I have your attention, please?
I owe, don't I?
Thank you. I love attention.
I owe some charades, so we'll do that. Rickshaw says, I joke around. My opinion is you do you and leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. That's what I'm saying, Rick. I'm like, seriously, I've always thought that way. All right, we'll do some charades. But Alex, if you're asking a genuine question, I'm not blowing you off. Anybody and everybody is welcome to stream a camera into MakerDeck. MakerDeck. Deck Maker is obviously the joke, but like it's open for everybody. Rick, I just like food. I like food. I love food. My God, I can't get enough. All right, so we'll do some charades. Here we go. First charade, 2 words, movie. I'm going to act it out. Ready? Not Jurassic Park. Funny how 3 of you got that, though. Space, thank you for saying I'm one of the best channels on Twitch. I disagree. Teen Wolf, Alex. Yes. Dude, do you remember that stupid dance? Right, like da 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 Good job, Alex. Yes, because I was like, how am I gonna do Teen Wolf? I'm like, oh, I can do the dance. Crunchy Weasel, close. Moonwalker, close, but not really. That was not even the same galaxy, dude. I'm just saying that because but close, in the sense that it was a guess. Alex is of the era, so this is why we understand each other. We're on the same wavelength. Rickshaw, wow, I was nowhere close. If I start moonwalking, then you can start guessing. What wait, no, wasn't that a Sean Connery movie? Was that James Bond? I wasn't into James Bond. I don't know. Teen Airwolf 28. That's a good one. Fix him, dude. All right. Sorry, this is the second charade. 1 word. It's a movie. 1 word. I'll go even further. It's a cartoon. It's a movie, cartoon. 1 word. The second half of the 1 word is something cats. Very good, Unlucky Stick. Unlucky Stick, you are spot on. It was the Aristocrats. Sorry, Aristocats. Aristocats. Alex says, I kept trying to say American Werewolf in London, but that title is too long. Yeah, it would have been way too long. Oh, Werewolves in London. All right, third charade of, what is it, 5? Dear God. 1 word. 1 word. 1 syllable. TV. 1 word. 1 syllable. TV. I know where Liz got this. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna do you one better. 1 word, 1 syllable. Here we go. I need a stand-in for this. Not the Muppets. How the hell am I supposed to list if they're not getting Eric Abernathy music? Eric Abernathy music, got it. Alf. Eric Abernathy, good job. I was like, how the hell am I going to do Alf? I'm like, I was trying to do ha! Like, how was I supposed to do? You try doing Alf. You try doing Alf. It's not easy.
Man 01 just resubscribed for 12 months.
Famicom's, how was that Alf? You do Alf, Famicom. You try Alf. Then you can tell me how to do Alf. Because let me tell you, how was I supposed to act out Gordon Shumway or Mrs. Achmonic? It's not possible. You try doing Alf. I don't have cats around here. How am I going to grab a cat and shove it into my mouth? The closest thing I had was the puppet. Like, Alf, ha! He's walking around, he's doing it. It's a puppet. Not the Muppets. Puppet, right? He wasn't really a puppet. I'm just saying, dude, you don't understand what it's like to do Alf. Unlucky Stick, the one syllable thing had me lost. Oh, dude, you try doing it. Try being on this side of things. I know if I ate a cat, I just don't have any cats around here to eat. Not that I'm looking forward to it, nor do I have any guinea pigs, but that would be V, or V, the final battle. All right. How am I gonna do this? All right, 2 words. It's a movie. 2 words. First word. Happy Gilmore. Good job, Eric Abernathy. You're on a roll. You are on a roll. Let's try and do Happy. Happy Gilmore. All right. I think that's about it. I have to hit the little men's room. The restroom. It's not a restroom. It is a bathroom. Actually, it's more of a powder. I have to hit the powder room. I have to powder my nose. My nose needs powdering. Because I've had beer. That's what happens when you have beer. You need to powder your nose. It's a thing. I've learned. Homemade jam. Oh, apparently he did his hair with his hands. I don't remember that from Alf. I gotta watch some Alf. Alf, for whatever it's worth, the Alf account on Twitter followed me. He follows me. Alf follows me on Twitter. And I gotta catch up on some old episodes, apparently. I've clearly not watched enough of the right movies. Oh, come on, Homemade Jam. Either that or I suck at this. You could have used a golf club to swing to do that movie. Yeah, but then people would be like, golf, Caddyshack. I figured I'd just start out with Happy, and like people would get it from there. If you got Happy, you would get it. Follows me. Oh, yeah, dude, totally follows me. Yes, Chris has to visit the LDR, the little droids room. Indeed, Alex. Now I'm trying to think of that show with the robot girl. Dude, not Short Circuit. It's right on the tip of my tongue, dude. Small Wonder. Yes, that was it. I remember watching it. The boy ended up having massive problems. I can't remember what happened to her, but the boy ended up having like child actors back in the 80s. Did not turn out well. No, did not turn out well. Okay, so I'm gonna pop you over here to a Maker Deck view. Let me this the view. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Here's a Maker Deck view for y'all. Take a look at my print. Watch the print. Keep an eye on things. That way you can keep chatting, see other things. I'm gonna hit the little, as Alex called it, the little droids room. I will burb. That's me saying BRB, like be right back. I'll burb. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? You obviously do, and thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for subscribing. I knew you could do it.
Don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Spill my balls! My balls just spilled. Okay, gonna eat my balls.
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
What do you mean? Why do you play that when I come back? Why can't you do that when I'm gone, Liz? Why does it always have to be when I come back? You understand that I have a very fragile ego that is harmed by listening to myself. So I can't it's not something I can do easily, because otherwise I'm going to go to bed, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry myself. Is that what you want, Liz? Do you want me to cry myself? Don't answer that question. Do not answer the question of whether or not I want to cry myself to sleep. Don't. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. La. Okay, that didn't work. La. That didn't work either. Hang on. I can do this. I gotta do it slowly. La 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 la. It's just this doesn't work anyway, because I gotta read the chat. Y'all aren't talking, dude. I'm the one who's talking. So y'all now know I will cry myself to sleep tonight. Now I gotta turn off I was literally just there. I can't find my way back. I don't know where am I going? What? I can't. Okay, hang on.
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Here I am. Oh, quit whining. No, I had beer, Famicom. There was no wine. No whining whatsoever. It was total beer. It was a beer down. Why is that? It's like someone smeared Vaseline all over my camera lens here. Let me see. Come on. Trying to adjust it. Zoom out a tiny bit. I am printing the Fix'em Dude Perillo coin models. Because I'm going through this filament. I'm like, what can I do with this filament that'd be kind of cool? Well, the silver gold coin. Let's go ahead and get a shout out for those coins. If you want to download and print those coins. I'm sorry. I guess it's bang coin, not plural. Still on Thingiverse. Printables hadn't launched when we set up that link. Just going over the rules on the winners of the charade. Supposed to, yeah. We didn't do the points thing. We stopped doing the points thing like, what, 6 months ago? People kept, honestly, they were pretend internet points, and they kept getting in the way. And honestly, I'll say this, a lot, I mean, not everyone, but there's some people we don't hear anymore. We don't hear from. There are certain people that were only in chat to do the points thing, and it just got in the way of the chat. So, and then some people got upset because they didn't get points, and and I'm like, dude, it's so not worth it. It's just pretend internet points. So we just like, all right, let's move on. We don't see Bo Play Photos. Bo Play Photos used to show up, like, that's one example. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Bo Play Photos used to be here regularly, and then he stopped not long after we sunset the points. We see him every so often, but maybe not as frequently. So it just wasn't as much of a, I guess, a a win. Maybe in the beginning, oh, we're having fun, but I don't know. It was pretend internet points, and honestly, there were too many debates that came up that I just felt were not worth it. Certain things just not worth it. So now you just get some applause. No channel points. I can't. Twitch controls channel points. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Ooh, I got a back crack on that one. I needed that one. Oh man. I considered adding a lube emote, but Twitch censors might not get it. Well, that's what you can use the bang lurk emote. Liz says that oh wait, hang on. No, it's not lurk. It's Perillo lurk. Liz says that looks like lube. I didn't see it until Liz pointed it out, but I guess I guess I have an inadvertent lube emote. I don't think that was the expectation of it or for it, but it is a thing. It is a thing. Wait a minute, this can't be right. Okay, this is definitely right. Definitely right. So we owe Security Live a raid. Security Live is raided, and he's doing a lunar eclipse. Oh, dude, we're raiding Security Live. This is who we're raiding tonight. He's been incredibly supportive. He's been here. He's gifted subs on MakerDeck as well. Security Live. He started following this channel like yesterday, but Security Live, it looks like he's streaming the eclipse. So he's been very supportive, streaming an eclipse. Oh man, that's great. And I know he interacts. Hang on. So he's streaming the eclipse. There. Hang on, I'm checking. I'm making sure he's there because he's moving the camera back and forth. I had to do the same thing when I was streaming the eclipse like eons ago. But I'm thinking about raiding into Security Live here. He's probably not able to pay attention to the chat. But I want to return the favor. I want to return that support. I believe in that. So he's streaming that, which is pretty wild to see. But of course, you know MakerDeck is happening. Either way. So keep watching MakerDeck. Certainly. Do not turn that off if you can, because we are marching on our way to partner. The only way we're going to be able to get partner. Seriously. This is not a joke. I'm being serious. If you can help, it would be an immense help. Have a second tab open, have a second window open, a second screen, a TV. Just have it on. People 3D printing, right? Or making in general. It's happening. It would be incredibly helpful for us. Incredibly. If you had it running. I'm asking you. It's very simple. It's free to keep running. Just have it going. Just there you go. In the background. In the backdrop. We're going to watch. This is the closest I'm going to get to it, I feel. And I love that Security Live is doing it because otherwise we would never be able to raid him from here. So he's been very, like I said, very supportive, incredibly supportive of MakerDeck. And he's generally been a nice guy, too. And he does security stuff, computer stuff, blah, 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 blah. So that's who we're going to raid tonight, if y'all don't mind. We're going to be raiding into an eclipse. I don't know if he's interacting as much, but if you're not able to see the eclipse, maybe he's going to wake up as soon as we raid in. I've got the volume up. Security Live, kinda. Last minute. Keep going. Last minute stuff, lunar capture. Keep going is what I said. He has no idea we're going to raid him. Has no idea. I love those kind of raids. I love you too. I really do. Appreciate seeing everybody tonight. Thank you so much for the support. Couldn't do this without you. Would not do this without you. Because you make it fun. Thank you for keeping the chat hopping. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. Kinemer, there you are. So nice to talk to you from this side of the camera. So you know I'm usually there as MakerDeck and sometimes Chris Perillo. Kinemer also streams. They stream 3D printing, sometimes some gaming stuff. Good to see you. We're about to raid into a lunar eclipse stream. Someone else who supports MakerDeck. And by the way, Kinemer, thank you. for supporting MakerDeck. Thank you. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. We're going to be Tuscan rating Security Live. Good person to follow. Very supportive of what I've been up to, and certainly MakerDeck. I seriously, I appreciate it so much in this first month. Here we go. Tuscan rating Security Live. See you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. Monday. Are you ready for it? And of course, I'll see you on MakerDeck in between the streams. Here we go. Tuscan rating Security Live in 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, take it away. Here we go. I should have mentioned that. Oh, that's okay. I forgot to say the emotes.